Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler every series of videos I do for the water. I go over there, try out food and drink items. Eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm meaning to try this place for like over a year now. So I'm excited, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, why I wear super cool shirts? I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Dragon Ball shirt, which I love very much. I think this is a very cool shirt. I like the style of it and everything like that. And if you're unfamiliar with Dragon Ball, I don't know how you could be. Obviously, the Dragon Ball franchise is like a massive global empire. But I would wager that most people who are familiar with it are probably least familiar with this particular incarnation. This is actually where the series started. But it really hit big when it got to Dragon Ball Z. Then it went to GT, which has been contentious, but I think there's been a certain amount of going back and sort of reevaluating it. I actually think it's okay in a lot of things. I think it has a lot of good ideas. It has a lot of bad ideas too, and then of course, more recently you've had Dragon Ball Super, which I personally have no love for, but a lot of people seem to enjoy. And good on them, so. But me, I like the OG the best. I think it's just the most fun. It's got those cool fantasy elements involved with it. And it just, I don't know, something about it resonated a little bit more with me. Even though it does have its cringe moments too. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it a place I've been trying to get to for a while? Well, that's because, folks, it happens to be, boom! Captain B's Shrimp House. Specifically, this is their second location in Villa Park, Illinois. Now, that said, folks, because this is a local establishment, this particular review and my next review are going to be on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local Illinois spots. This definitely qualifies. And yeah, man, I've been down for some seafood for a while, and they opened up this place, I want to say about a year ago, something like that. But for quite a while, they were cash only. And I don't carry a lot of cash on me, or any most of the time. So it was one of those times, like, whenever I would be, like, in the area, and I'd be like, oh, that's right. It'd be like, I don't have any cash, and I really don't want to hit up an ATM, But they went over there, I know they changed some months back, so now they do open, they allow for cards and stuff like that. And so perfect opportunity. So, first thing I'm going to be reviewing from them, it had to be, because of course, boom! This is a medium order of their regular shrimp, because it's Captain B's Shrimp House. How can you not? Am I right? I think I'm right. I'm definitely right. Who the hell are you to tell me I'm not right? I'm an American, damn it. Let's see if we can kind of tear this thing a little bit to get a better thing for the thing. I feel like we can do that. Yeah, that looks all right. So it looks, and we'll kind of do a thing like this. We'll kind of, like this. Ha 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 ha. And let's go ahead and let's try some shrimp. I do have some sauce. I got some tartar sauce. I should have asked, because they asked me, they're like, oh, tartar sauce, hot sauce, regular sauce. Should have got some regular, some hot sauce as well, but I just thought about the tartar. Normally I would do like a cocktail sauce for shrimp, but let's give it a go. Huh. That ain't good, folks. I'm not gonna lie. That is not good. That is severely overcooked. There is no juice to that whatsoever. It is just a lump of overcooked shrimp. You're not getting any shrimp flavor. It is really just the breading. That's it. And it's like an overly thick breading. So you're not, wow. I'm really hoping that that's the only one like that. Maybe it's just a one-off. Because that is not good. I love shrimp, folks. I'm a big shrimp fan. But you gotta help me out, you know. There needs to be some tenderness to the shrimp. There needs... Alright, well, I'm gonna do what I can. I also got a pizza puff. Pizza puff I just ate. It was good. Pizza puff was fine. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use some tartar sauce with this. I'm gonna give this the best possible chance that I can to redeem itself. Because that was sadly terrible. Like, that was really not good. Man, I'm so excited for this. Okay. Let's, this is a nice big one. Maybe it'll be a little bit better on the inside. And let's get some tartar sauce going with it. No. Look at that. It's just, again, it's completely overcooked. Like, when you go over there, when you bite into a shrimp, even a fried shrimp, you should be able to bite into it and get that nice, like, you know, bite back, you know, and just, like, have this shrimp sort of spring back, you know, a little bit. There's none of that. Because it's overcooked to hell. It's overbreaded. I mean, I'm really disappointed in this. And I'm really surprised, too, that they don't make their own tartar sauce. I would assume, you know, you're a fish place, that's your thing. Tartar sauce isn't that hard to make. You know, to be fair, maybe they do. Maybe they just don't offer it to go. I don't know. You know, I mean, I'm just going off of my experience. This is not good. I hate to say it. You know, I love to support local businesses. I was really hoping that this would be a really nice little lunch for myself. No, that's fairly awful. I mean, the flavor itself of the breading, I guess, isn't terrible, but it's so overly thick. Like, even when you go to bite into it, it just, you know, like, there's way too much of it, you know? Like, it's actively, like, fighting against my teeth. Yeah, I mean, this is, I mean, I'm guessing maybe they're going for more of, like, a southern style fried kind of shrimp thing, but even then, the shrimp should still be juicy. The shrimp should still be flavorful. There's no reason for it to be so overly coated and so overly cooked. That's really disappointing. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. You know, and I hate to do that, especially to a local establishment. You know, I love to, you know, if you watch my channel, you know I love highlighting local spots. I love being happy about new experiences with new places and stuff. And, you know, yeah, like, I love seafood, you know, so I was really excited for this. The only way I would try this again, and maybe I'll do it, you know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a redemption review. You know, maybe I'll go back in a few months or whatever. You know, maybe I'll go back at a different time or something like that. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to promise it, because this is so off-putting for me that it really is pretty ridiculous. Like, I've certainly had places that have underwhelmed. I've had some places that I really didn't think were very good. But this is such a simple thing to get right. You know, I mean, it's not anything overly complicated, and yet I'm kind of beyond words on this one, you know, which sucks, because, again, you know, I like to highlight local spots, but so for me, there's just, you know, like I said, the only way I would go back would be to maybe try to do a redemption review, you know, see if maybe this is just an off day. That stuff does happen, to be fair. If I was recommending it, I certainly can't right now. You know, the pizza puff I had was prepared fine. I didn't have any problem with the pizza puff. I do have one thing to review after this. I also got some catfish. we'll see how that goes, So, like, maybe, as an overall, I'll be able to kind of, recommend the place. But at least as far as the shrimp is concerned, I can't right now. Like I said, maybe if I do a redemption review, maybe I'll get it on a good day or something like that. But like this right here, this is really, really, really off for me. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. Go over there, have yourself some truly proper shrimp-tastic rest of your life. But like actually prepared the way it's supposed to be prepared, juicy and delicious and flavorful, not whatever the hell this is. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. Please, whenever I go over there and I do a review for a spot, again, I always like to be positive. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie to you folks. That's not fair to you, to me, or even to the establishment, because these are things that, if they do see this or whatever, if somebody, relays it back to them, hopefully they can improve. Yeah, so I mean, for me personally, the thing I would say is when it comes to eating out and stuff like that, don't let one bad situation ruin a potential spot for you. Be willing to give second chances because again, places, they have off days. Even the places that I love the most, I've had, outings that weren't my favorite. Like I said, maybe I'll do a redemption review sometime down the line. So we'll see. Bye.